what is it that they're offering?
Okay.
Today we have what we can say unsigned agreements.
Okay.
About the presidency.
Okay.
Unsigned agreements about rotation of offices.
Okay.
Which is why this person will come from here, this person will come from here. All those things needs to be organized. The reason why it needs to be organized is that if you don't do it, you create confusion for the future.
Yeah.
True. So it's not about today.
Yeah.
It's about the future.
Yeah.
So if we're going to do anything, let's look at the future. Let's not look at what is going to benefit us.
But the election is almost here, and you people have not agreed. So what time are you not going to agree?
Forget about, even if it takes us 1 week to agree. They do. If Nigerians want this country to change, we can make a change. It doesn't matter when we started. We can still start 3 months, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year to the election and be there.
And you think that is ample time enough to campaign and win an election?
We've done it in 2023.
Honestly, from this interview, it is now crystal clear that the politics of zoning in the ADC is currently threatening the unity of the party as a strong opposition force heading into the 2027 presidential election. Why zoning in Nigerian politics is more than a political arrangement. It is Nigeria's fragile balancing mechanism, a handshake between North and South to avoid domination by one region. But as power returns to the South under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a burning tension has emerged in the northern part, including the ADC as well. And some of the pertinent questions that have been asked is, should power remain in South for stability, or should the North reclaim the presidency immediately for equity in their own interpretation? The ADC, like many southern-based political blocs, argues that zoning to South ensures fairness, but not everyone agrees with that. The African Democratic Congress has long advocated power rotation to reduce tension. It has also advocated inclusivity in elective offices and a rebalanced political structure. According to the ADC strategic think tanks, zoning to the South in 2027 is essential to strengthen democracy, calm and ethnic distrust, and reduce violent competition. Yet, even inside ADC, some northern blocs quietly push back, preferring competence over zoning. This ideological split mirrors the national battle. Peter Obi and the southern political class sees 2027 as a continuation of their rightful turn. Their argument is that the North ruled Nigeria for 8 years under Buhari. The South has only begun with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and that there should be rotational fairness which demands 2 southern terms. But powerful forces in the ADC are already mobilizing to overturn this logic, and the battlefield is set. Inside major political parties in Nigeria and even in the ADC, there is a rising movement in the North insisting that zoning is dead. Nigeria must choose competence, not region. But behind this slogan lies a deep strategy. The North believes their voter population advantage gives them leverage. Second, they believe that economic hardship has weakened Southern political cohesion, and the Northern voting population also believe that their governors are more united more than ever before. So 2027 is a chance to pull power back quickly to the North. And leading this charge are top contenders who, whether quietly or openly, appear to be running against power shifting to the South. Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president of Nigeria, even at 80 years old, still wants to be president of Nigeria. And his message is that zoning should not stop competence. Now, the meaning of that is that he wants 2027 and zoning to the south is in his way. But one thing Atiku should know is that whether he likes it or not, Nigeria runs on moral balance, not just democracy. The North ruled 8 years under Buhari. The South has barely started under Tinubu. ADC zoning his ticket to the South is not a threat, it is moral restoration. If Atiku fights that zoning, he risks looking like a politician desperate for power, a leader ignoring equity, a statesman unwilling to let the South breathe after years of Northern dominance. In politics, perception is deadlier than truth. Let's be honest, Atiku cannot win a presidential election without massive Southern support, not from party leaders, not from elites, but from ordinary Southern voters who feel neglected. If he opposes zoning to the South, he loses goodwill, he loses his credibility, he becomes the symbol of Northern political overreach. In one stroke, Atiku risks alienating the regions he needs to defeat Tinubu or any Southern contender in 2027. So supporting ADC zoning is not generosity, it is strategic survival for him. If Atiku has spent decades branding himself as the Democrat, the unifier, the patriot, the reconciler, but opposing ADC zoning decision will expose a contradiction. How can the man who preaches restructuring refuse political restructuring inside the party system? Allowing ADC to zone his ticket to the south also protects Atiku's image as a visionary leader, not just a desperate career politician as well. And he should also remember that his legacy matters, and this is a legacy defining moment for his political career. Nigeria's south is already tense from years of political imbalance. If Atiku publicly or silently fights ADC zoning, the Southeast will see it as marginalization, the South-South will interpret it as domination, and the Southwest will label it as political greed. The backlash won't affect ADC alone, it will hit every northern candidate, including him. Letting ADC zone its ticket southwards is not charity, it is pressure release, a safety valve for national tension. ADC needs one thing at the moment to get their momentum going: a national figure with emotional connection to the masses. Now, that person is Peter Obi. His brand is bigger than the party, his message is stronger than their structure, and his presence could instantly transform ADC from a fringe political party into a national movement. Now, how can this happen? Let's be blunt. No third force party in Nigeria has ever had a real chance until Peter Obi proved in 2023 that structure is useless without love from the people. If Obi enters ADC, the youth will follow, civil servants will follow suit, the middle class families will follow, diaspora donors will follow, the frustrated silent majority will follow suit. ADC becomes the new political earthquake, and it's not just about the party structure anymore. It will be about Peter Obi's effect. If ADC rejects zoning to the south, then it sends a loud message that the party fears northern political pressure. Two, that it cannot guarantee internal justice. Three, that it is not ready to defend equity. Four, that it cannot protect a candidate from power blocks. This instantly becomes a dangerous environment for someone like Peter Obi to function. At this point in his political career, Peter Obi needs stability, he needs fairness, he needs ideological alignment. If ADC cannot provide it, staying becomes political suicide for him. Peter Obi is not a desperate politician. He's not scrambling for positions. He's not buying delegates like others. He's not kneeling to godfathers as well. If ADC refuses zoning, Peter Obi must face a truth. Any party that cannot guarantee fairness internally cannot guarantee fairness nationally. If he stays and fights, he will waste his time. He will burn resources, he will lose his momentum, and he will become trapped in party conflict. Obi's brand is too clean for that kind of internal war. When the atmosphere becomes toxic, he must exit quietly, gracefully, and strategically. The Labour Party is far from perfect, but it has something no other political party in Nigeria has, which is a ready-made movement, millions of passionate supporters, youth mobilization, organic structure, diaspora financial power, a platform built around him. Labour Party did not make Obi famous. Obi made Labour Party a national force. It is the only party where he is the unquestioned leader. He does not need to fight for space in Labour Party. He does not depend on zoning battles. His movement already controls the ground, so no northern bloc can override him. If ADC refuses zoning, Labour Party becomes the sanctuary for Peter Obi, the battleground he can control. Peter Obi is not known for being a noisy politician. He does not burn bridges and he does not attack institutions. If ADC refuses zoning, Peter Obi must thank them, walk away respectfully, and offer no drama or media war whatsoever. Leave the door open for future alliances. That graceful exit will do two things. One, it will protect his national appeal, and secondly, make ADC look like the unreasonable one. This strengthens his campaign without costing him anything. If ADC refuses zoning and loses Peter Obi, they lose their biggest chance at national relevance. The youth will ignore them, and diasporans will stop paying attention, and the party will return to its fringe politics. Their name will eventually leave the national conversation. ADC would have traded his once in a lifetime momentum for internal power games that led nowhere. Either ways, Peter Obi wins. Whether ADC accepts zoning or not, Peter Obi wins because he has a movement, the obedient, he has national trust, and he has the moral credibility. Peter Obi has an independent political identity. If ADC opens his doors, he transforms them. If ADC closes his door, he rises elsewhere. Either way, Obi doesn't depend on the party depends on Peter Obi. This is Impact Media. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this post. Please subscribe to get more political analysis. Thank you.